Hello and welcome to the Paradox Gamer channel. This is gonna be my first Let's Play video, so let's see. I want to do something interesting for you guys, and so I fired up this this mod here, which is the extended timeline mod. And as you can see here on the screen, this is the 51 AD start date. And as some of you may have seen, Arumba is playing the summations in one of his playthroughs. And I've actually tried to do a playthrough of the Roman Empire. It's not really that interesting, to be honest. You're very big, your neighbors are very small, and most of the time you're just bashing rebels, really. So you could do a world conquest with the Roman Empire. It's not a big deal. I will not be spending time on that here. So what else could be interesting here in this mod? Well, let's take a look at the countries here as we move forward. I will move it up 100 years. The Roman Empire is still here, expanded a little bit. Another 100 years, same situation. Another 100 years, and same situation basically. So if we go to 458, look what's happened. The Roman Empire has split up into two, the Byzantium and the Western Roman Empire, and the Western Roman Empire is about to fall. So we move up a little bit further. You can see here is Francia has arrived on the scene, and I will settle on the year 500. Now, why is the year 500 that interesting? Well, if you go and check the religious map mode, you can see here that Chaldeanism, or the early Christianity, is really getting a grip on Europe here. And if you look at Great Britain, only Cornwall is currently Caledonian. So why don't we make a playthrough trying to Christianize Great Britain? And to do that, we need to pick this country here. It's called Dumnonia, and then try to Christianize Great Britain. So let's hit the play button. All right. So let's take a look at the situation here. We have 3 provinces split across the channel, with Cornwall on the British Isles, and Armor and Finistère in France. We have a small neighbor to the south, the Van, and then we have 2 big neighbors, which is Francia to the east and the Visigoths to the south. We want to stay friends with the big guys for now, and I think we'll try to conquer Van here in the beginning, just to get some base tax in order to be able to penetrate further into Britain. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got base tax 5 province, 3 and 4, so not that good. We got 4 regiments, 3 infantry, 1 cavalry, and we got some ships, 2 merchants and 1 transport. We need to pick some rivals. Let's start out with that. Vans, and then some guys on the British Isles, maybe Atribitis and the Dyfeds. Okay, we have a 303 king and no legal heir. No advisors, we can't afford them yet. Economy is plus 0.3. Most of it is coming from taxation. But we're going to change that. We're going to put some merchant ships out and start to rack in some trade. Technology is 16 across the board. And we have the early administrative ideas, all of them. Now to the missions. We have a few here. Protect against Atrebatia, the rival of a threat, and protect our brethren in Normandy. Protect our brethren in Normandy means that we have to take Normandy from Francia. That's not going to happen. The rival of a threat. Byzantium's opinion of Dumnonia is at least 125. Or protect against Atrebatia. Have an army equal to or larger than Atrebatia. Atrebatia is these guys. They have currently an army of 6. And I believe once we've taken out the Vans here in the south, we will have an army bigger than those. So out of these 3, let's pick that one. Now we want to be friends with Francia, so let's send a missionary to them right away. You go to the relation actions and improve relations with Francia. Send him along. And also we want to fabricate a claim on Loire here to the south, which makes it a little bit easier to go and conquer it. So covert actions, fabricate claim on Loire. So those were the 2 diplomats. Both are spent. Militarily wise, we don't have a lot. It's easy to go into this menu here to see your force limits. So you can see here army 4 out of 6. We need 2 more troops. And for the navy we have a force limit of 4, so we can build 1 more ship. I will choose the first ship should be a trireme, because that's the best combat unit in the beginning. So let's build one of those. Let's build it over here. And then in armor we will build 1 axeman and 1 cavalry unit, like that. That way we will have 2 cavalry units and 4 infantry, and the cavalry will be able to outflank the enemy if they're not big enough. So that's national decisions. Let me just check those. Pass the Declaration of Indulgence Act. Stability goes up while tolerance of heretics goes up. Tolerance of heretics. Let's check out that in the religious tab here. Heretics. Who are those? You can see by hovering here, it's the Coptic, the Nestorian, and the Arian. Let's see, where are these guys? Well, the Arian are all over the place. Actually, the dark yellow, and the Coptic is down here in Egypt. And what was the last one? The Nestorian. The Nestorian is over here in the Middle East. So it doesn't really matter. We don't have any contact with any of the heretic beliefs, so it wouldn't make much sense to enact this. So we will just get rid of that. Pass Act of Uniformity. So missionary strength +1. We'll definitely need that one for converting the British Isles. Boom. And pass Suffrage Bishop Act, which will give stability cost versus national tax. Well, I think we're gonna need the tax, so let's get rid of that as well. Alright, let's try to get a good leader here. That's very good. He has shock 3, and fire 1, and shock in the beginning of the game is the most important, so I'm actually quite happy with the first try here. Let's put him in charge of the army. Alright, so what we're waiting for now are the builds, and we're gonna put the merchant ships to good use here. Protect trade in Bordeaux. Okay, so let's see how good that goes. Here, if you go to the economy tab, well, here you can see that the income from trade right now is 0.37. Let's check back when we get the ships out to see how big will it rise. Alright. So what we're waiting for now is the fabricating of the claim on Loire. So let's get going. Just gonna go back to this map mode. And we'll be going on speed 3 for now. And break. I just want to see what this is about. Frankie and the Henley angles. Yeah, so nothing major here. Okay, let's go. See, it went up to 1.1. So that made quite a difference for us income-wise. It's gonna go down again when we have finished the ship and our military. That was the infantry unit. Took it down a little bit again here. To check the core, you can hover up here and you can see the progress. It's currently 26%. Do they have any allies? No, no allies. It's gonna be easy. So the cavalry unit is gonna be finished now. There you go. And we did complete the mission to protect against the Artabachiers. So we just had to have just as many troops as them, and they have 6 and we have 6, so that's fine. We can choose another mission. Now, improve our prestige, the rival of a threat, and protect our brethren in Normandy. So the first one got changed. We have a prestige of at least 50. Well, that's the best one right now. We will get some prestige when we conquer our neighbor. So let's try that. Okay, the army is ready. We are basically waiting for the core. Progress is currently 40%. I'm going to speed 4. And the economy is now going down by 0.08, 0.07. That's fine. That's with the trireme, which is now operational. Let's see here. Court painter available. You can hire him for 8 ducats. Gain some prestige and 1 stability, or you can lose prestige. Well, that was an easy choice. We go to stability +1. And that will have an impact on our economy as well. So you can see here, even though nothing else changed, so by going to +1 stability, we are now in +0, you could say. So we're not losing any money anymore. And progress is 92, 93. It's gonna be there quickly. There you go. So we now have a claim on Van. Let's just check them again. They still don't have any allies. So what we can do is we can declare war on them and go take their lands. They still have only 4 infantry. Currently no leader, but probably their king will become their leader. And they have only this one transport ship, so our trireme, let's back the trireme up with our own transport ship and declare the war. So, declare war, take Loire, there you go. Going straight for his army. I'll take it down to speed 3. Yeah, he did get a leader there. So let's see, what kind of leader does he have? He have a 1-shock leader versus my 3-shock. So, although his fire is better than me, you can see when you go to the shock phase, there, you can see I get the +2 shock, and there's no river cross penalty here. So no penalties at all, we are in the plains. And we have a numeric advantage, we have better morale, and the other stats are equal. This should be an easy fight. Which it is. Alright, so he did lose more than 1,000 men, and I only lost 300. He will try to escape to Loire. We will leave 1 regiment. Just to protect the province, and move the rest to Loire. And let's see, we will arrive. Well, he has a 4 maneuver leader, so he will arrive first, unfortunately. But it will not be any month ticking by, so he will not gain any morale. As we see here, this time it's in the forest. We go to check out the province. We can see that forest is only 15% chance. It's mostly plains, but because of his leader's high maneuver, he gets to choose where to fight. So he chooses the forest, which will give me a -1 on the terrain, and also there's a -1 crossing penalty. So those two equals out the shock of 2. So it's only down to the rolls here. And we did stack wipe his army. That means he's got nothing left. So what we'll do now is we'll split the army in 2 equal parts. And just siege him down. That's it. Going back to speed 4. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably, if I can, hold on. Oh, they had a merchant ship as well, which passed by. That's strange. Oh, anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to take Loire, the province, and then I will make the rest of the country into my vassal. So I hope I have enough war score for that. Oh, I hope 100 war score will be enough, rather. We can take a look around what's going on. There's no war in the British Isles that I can see. Francia is not attacking me. We're pretty good friends now, +46. And then there's the Visigoths down here. I don't know about them. Progress is going as planned. Loire is gonna fall first because there's my leaders there. Although he doesn't have any siege stats, so it shouldn't matter. But the walls are breached, and it's gonna fall there. So we're just waiting for the last province to fall, and we'll check out the peace deal. And let's do that in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and follow this playthrough. Thank you very much.